guys, and welcome to Virtual Martial Arts Training 2020. This is for white and orange belts that are in grades 1 and higher. So first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade. Okay, this is not for white belts that are in kindergarten. That's a separate video. All right, so white and orange belts, we have your list of techniques, and we have a revised kata for you to do this year in order for you to earn your belt promotion. So if you're a white belt, you're either trying to get to junior orange belt if you're in first grade, possibly second grade, or you're trying to get to orange belt if you're in third grade or above, okay? Some second graders could be included in that too. So what we've done is I've taken the techniques that we normally do, cut out the kicks. We're not doing any kicks, okay? I don't want you breaking things or hurting anybody in your house. Your parents wouldn't be very happy with me. All right, so no kicks, all hand techniques, blocks and strikes, stances. They could be shorter if you need them to. This will all make sense, I promise you. Our normal stuff, okay? Again, I will go through the techniques first, and then I will go through your kata, your shortened kata, okay? Taken much shorter. All right, so just stay tuned. Let me adjust my camera here, okay? All right, first of all, we have our attention stance, which is ski. We always start out that way. Feet together, hands at our sides, body's nice and straight, our backs are nice and straight, our shoulders are back, our eyes are facing forward. Then from here, we're going to bow, or ray, and we're going to say us, which means all together. So we have ski, ray, us. And then we go to ready stance, or yoi. Now I'm going to come a little closer to the camera here. All of our blocks and our punches are going to be done right out of ready stance, okay? So let's start with making a proper fist. Hands, roll your fingers down all the way, and your thumbs go on the outside. Now when we punch, we're going to aim to punch with these two knuckles, okay? Make sure you guys have watched the safety talk video too before you're doing any of this. All right? We have our fists go at our hips, our palms up towards the ceiling in a fist. When we do a martial arts punch, we don't want to bring that punch up here because there's no power in that punch. We're going to get the power from the twist. Twisting our hips and our wrists right into that. So we roll out and we twist. And see how it comes to the center of my body with these two knuckles straight out there, leading the way. Then I switch my hands and I'm going to twist. Is this going to take some practice? Yes, it will. But anything worth doing is worth doing right. Twist and out. So make sure anytime you learn a new technique, you want to do it slow and easy to get that motion down, get that technique down. Twisting out and twisting in. If you want to do it just one hand at a time, maybe that's a little too confusing, and that's okay. Work on one hand at a time. Okay? One hand at a time. Then maybe you're getting a little confident. You want to start punching a little faster, a little harder. Okay, I like that. Yep, that's getting better. Now I'm ready to start switching those hands. If you have nobody around that's trying to do schoolwork or work from home, you could add a ki to it. Kia! 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 But again, we don't want to do those shouts if we have brothers or sisters that are trying to do quiet schoolwork next to us. So be very careful on that. Okay? You can always do the whisper kia or the mouth motion kia. And just pretend. All right? So those are our punches. Now we're going to go into our 3 basic blocks. We have a low block, a middle block, and a high block. Low blocks block the lower part of our body. Middle blocks block the middle part of our body. High blocks block the higher part of our body. So again, I'm just doing this out of ready stance. Let's start with the low. We're going to bring our hand up to the opposite ear. So I'm doing a mirror image. So I'm using my left hand, but looking at me, it looks like I'm using my right hand. All right, so I always want you guys to make sure that you're doing it on the same side of the body, because that is your correct hand. So we chamber up across our body, and we come straight down. Notice it's not resting on my leg. It's not way out in front of me. It's leaving just a little gap between my leg and my arm because I don't want anything hitting me. Keeping that away from the body. Chamber and block. Chamber, block, chamber, and block. Okay, and then I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to use my left hand. Block, chamber, block, chamber, block. Again, anytime you're learning a new technique, do it nice and slow. Make sure you got a nice straight, nice tight fist. The hand that's not blocking is going to be at your hip. And you're coming down. And that little twist is always good. Add a little power in there. Okay? Going on to our middle block. Blocking here. Fist started at our hips. Our blocking hand is going to go on top of our other hand. Okay, so across our body and on top. So if I'm starting with my right hand, I'm here. I'm bringing it around. A lot of kids like to call this the ice cream scoop block because we pretend like we're digging into a big tub of ice cream and we're scooping it out. Dig it in and scoop it out. Dig it in, scoop it out. It's really important though that you bring it across your shoulders and you cover that whole body to block your whole body. All right, with the left hand, chamber and block. Chamber, block, chamber, and block. Okay, high blocks, this part of your body, it's going to be chambered the same way. All right? Very similar anyways. Instead of putting our palms together, we're going to put the back of our hand, of our blocking hand, on top of our palm. Come a little closer, show you what that's like. So when we're middle block, we're here, because that gives us our twist, but for our high block, back of the hand. So sort of like you're doing it like that. Okay? And we're going to come straight up. Chamber and block. Chamber and block. That's my right hand. Let's go to my left hand. Chambered, block. Chamber, block, chamber, and block. Okay, arm placement, very important. See how it's not on my head? It's not on my head here. It's right out in front of my face, just above my head. If something's coming at my face and I want to block it, I want to get it away from me. That's what blocking does. It gets it away from us. So when you have it down with one hand, all your blocks, try switching them. So I do my right, then my left, and my right, and my left. Then I go to my middle blocks. Right, left, right, left. So you orange belts that are practicing this now, you've already practiced those basic blocks when you were here with me last year. Try doing the more advanced blocking with it now. All right, and then the high blocks. I'm going over and up when I'm switching hands. Yame. Back to ready stance. Ski. And red. Us. Okay, now I'm going to go on to your kata. All right, we are not doing the Takiyoka katas like you're used to doing. We're doing them short version. We're taking those and just squish them all together. You still get the techniques in there, and you still get to practice, and you still get a chance to go for your belt promotions, all right, which is all good. But I want you guys to keep in mind, I'm going to be doing this. I don't know if you could tell. I'm in my office. It's not a very big place, and I'm purposely doing it in my office so I can show you that you only need a little space to do this. And I'm going to show you how to modify it. Okay? So what you're going to do, this is called Patan 2. Patan is the Japanese word for pattern. So Patan 2. Ski. All right. Us. Yoi. Okay. I'm going to put my left foot forward. Now, if you want to step forward with your left foot, ordinarily we would step back. So if you can step back, because when an attack's coming in, when anything's coming towards us, we don't want to go towards it. We want to step back, put some space between us. All right? But again, if you only have a little itty-bitty bit of space, go ahead and adjust yourself, guys. Be problem solvers. So I have my left foot in front of me. I'm going to do a left low block. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me do the mirror image. I was using my left. I should have been using my right. My apologies. Let me start over. Ski. Right. Us. Yoi. Going to step back so that my left foot is in front of me. Going to do a left hand low block. And then a right punch. My feet aren't going anywhere. Middle block. See, I messed up again, making all kinds of mistakes. I'm sorry. And punch. And then high block and punch. Then we're going to switch our feet and we're going to do the same thing on the other side of our body. So now we're going to be using our right hand to block and our left hand to punch. Low block and punch. Middle block, punch. High block, punch. Yame. Back to ready stance. Ski. And right. I will come a little closer and show you those blocks. Okay, so again, I'm using my left hand first to block. My left foot should be in front of me. This is my left over here. Well, it's my right, it's your left. So I'm doing a low block and then a punch. Middle block, punch. High block, punch. Then I'm going to switch my feet. And my right foot's in front of me, and I'm using my right hand to do the blocks. Low block and punch. Middle block, punch. High block, punch. Yame, ski, and re. Us. Now I'm going to do it regular speed. The speed I would expect to see you guys do it. I'm not going to talk this time. Us. Okay, so again, your punches, your three basic blocks: low block, middle block, high block. Patan 2. Okay? Alright guys, let's get some promotions going this year. Us.